Back with another Cincinnati Reds franchise mode video. If you guys remember from the last episode, we got blown out. It was not pretty, 6-1, and that was the start of a not so great 4-5 start to the season. But as the team always does in the sim, we were able to bounce back. And at the end of April, we are second in the division, only a half a game back. We will be facing, I think, a lefty on the mound. We will see. It looked like he was left-handed. We are using Abbott, our left-hander. Yep, it'll be Mitchell Parker, the lefty. Ryan Jeffers, 240 start. 170 for Suzuki isn't great. Nailers to a 212. De La Cruz, 274. 250 for Horner. 200 for Friedel. Lux is off to a slow start. He's not. He's looking good. No home runs yet, though. That's a little surprising. But we are looking to stay on a hot foot. Try to tie things up with the Cubs for first. That will be great.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend.
Yeah, we're not jinxing anything. We would sweep. I think this will be our first sweep of the season. We started slow, started winning. And of all the slow starters, it's been Abbott with a 1-3 record to start things here. I think we have a few guys that are just on the team thanks to... oh my goodness, that's a wicked start. But I think they're on arbitration and they chose to stay. That's good. That's always good. Slider will allow for an easy stolen base. And it was called a ball? That's craziness right there. That's in there for strike two. I guess we're going to try to hit that spot again. This time it's going to send the runner to third. So they got 90 speed on third and we only got one out. So this is going to have to be a strikeout. And it's the power hitting James Wood, showing off a little bit of that power. He's also got some speed to him. He's good. Struck him out. There's two down. We kept the runner on third.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back.
We executed quite nicely. Now Suzuki will charge in on this one. And we'll end the inning with nothing else hurt. Alright, TJ is going to start things off against Mitchell Parker. We will try to get TJ's average a little higher than 200. He hasn't gotten a ton of playing time. We don't face that many lefties, but we're looking for a good season from Friedel. He's always been trustworthy, so I don't think that's true. Inside just a little bit. The inside misses have both looked pretty good, but we were able to take them. That is a pop-up that's not going to carry out. That is out number one. We had the full count that raised the pitch count a little bit. Now Nico Horner betting exactly 250. He's another solely bad against left-handed hitters kind of guy. Now he's down in the count 1-2. That's softly hit up there. That might drop. Oh, wow. They do close that gap. Ellie is on now. Let's try to get him on base. That's a low slider. I might switch Garrett Hampton's number to 6 in the game because that's his real-life number. I think we have him at 12 in the game, but we'll switch it. And that's going to be a lazy fly. Jones took care of it. Alright, we got no base runners. They had the one that didn't get around. Now, Edmundo Sosa. That is a brutal no call today. Okay, that's happened twice. That's not great.
That one fouled off.
Ugg
3-2. Payoff
is
pitch.
right. All right, fouls that off on the full count. I'm a little annoyed by that no call, and he'll keep on fouling pitches off. Our division is very close. We are one game behind.
That one misses.
That's not
So
good.
lead
We can
off
tie
walk.
because it looks like
Well, that's a nice job of
the
grinding out
Cubs
that
won their
at-bat. Saw
game,
a lot of pitches and ends up drawing
and the
the
Pirates are
walk.
only 2.5 behind us.
At the plate, Alex Call.
Uh-oh.
Line drive, base
All right,
hit.
we can hold them to the one base. He's going. He's going to make it. First and third now, nobody out.
Love how he let that ball
Abbott is
travel,
just kind of off
trusted
to a
his hands.
slow
Nice job
start
of
this
going
year.
the other way.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Luis Torrens digging in for the Nationals.
We had him for a bit. He was always good. That is a perfect result. A pop-up.
Has speed on it.
Nobody advances.
Takes it in for
It's
the
still
out.
pretty good speed there on
Drew Jones digging in for the
third
Nationals.
base, so we need that double play right here.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nail
There we
it,
go.
but you have to execute to finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Oh boy.
Now it's 3-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get
They'll
out
foul
of
that
this.
off. What's his pitch count? It's got to be high. Yeah, 41. Not great. All right,
This one
another
popped
pop-up on an inside.
Base side.
I think that was a slider.
Squeezes it. 2 away.
Brett Lauder is tied for first in wins with at least.
Now you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not
All right,
that
Butler
confident,
is going to
but
be there.
someone would say it to me, and I'm sure
And
it's
after
probably
getting
been said.
another runner on third with no outs, they still strand him.
Back here in Cincinnati. And now it's Josh
All
Taylor.
right.
Comes up empty. That's
I'm not
strike 2.
entirely certain what I
If you
saw
wanna
on
go
that. That
upstairs
was
to
pretty
look
bad.
right, make sure you
That
miss
was
up
pretty
and
bad.
out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in
All
the
right,
zone.
that was a
'cause that's where you can get hurt.
disgusting swing on that first pitch there. I'm disgusted with myself. I shouldn't have swung at that. There we go. Took it that time.
And the count is even.
All right, Hoffman is tied for second in saves. We got a couple guys up there on the leaderboards. He'll strike out on a
Struck him out.
in the zone slider.
1 away.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of
All
a
right.
slow death.
Now we'll
2
have
strikes, you're
Seiya
looking to
Suzuki.
protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you
Okay,
know
he
you're
smashed
gonna
that,
have no
but
chance
it's
of
foul.
touching it.
A little bit
Tell you
late
what,
on that
sometimes
swing.
you just have to tip your cap.
1 and 2 now. Okay, that was a hefty
Outside,
chant right there.
And it's 2-2.
I do want him to wake his bat up. I mean, we signed him to not bat 170. That is going to hang up there for right field to take care of, and it's
Puts
out
it
number
away
2.
for the out. And there are 2 down.
All right, Garrett Hampson now
Garrett
batting
Hampson.
291. Solid start for him. Way high there.
Way upstairs. Nothing here in the
He
bottom of
is
the
tied for first on the Reds in hits. Who's tied with him?
second. And a swing and a miss
I
there.
do want to find that out. I'm going to do it right now. We're going to set... Oh, Ellie has 29 hits. So we got Fraley and Hampson both with 30 hits. Ellie has 29. And then the next best is 22. Yikes. All right. I think we have Stevenson and Jeffers in today. That didn't exactly work out in the last game. I didn't mean to swing through there. And it's 6 straight set down for the Nationals. I mean, I pressed the button to swing, but I tried to check it. And that is up there. He did reach in his first at-bat, but this time he is set down.
Gilberto Guerrero digging in for the Nationals.
They've got a decent amount of base runners, and here's another one in Borrero.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy
It
for
seems
some
the
guys. One
Dodgers
thing that
had
I
a
can
hefty
see
comeback
already
win.
is
7
the
down,
bat
they won the
stays
game.
in the zone on plane for an extended period of time.
All right, James Wood now down in the count 1 and 2.
High contact rate.
Nobody's chasing. They are all carrying a steady eye at the plate. I cannot believe that just got through. They are going to third again. This time, he is in there again.
He's safe.
Couple of singles back to back. Really protected with 2 strikes right
Need
there.
that double play right here.
Close, but man,
Strike 2 on Candelario.
nice job of back
Honestly, totally shocked he's still in the league.
opportunity to push a ball.
He'll strike out, and we saw a lot of that here in Cincinnati. Although he was carrying a pretty good 299 average.
Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now
That is just foul. Fortunate for us. Struck him out. We got out of the third. Pitch count's high, but the scoreboard says 0. So that's all we care about. Still no base runners for us. They've gotten 4 hits and I believe a few walks. Because they have maybe 1 walk. They've stranded 5 runners.
1 strike.
All right, let's go, Tyler. All right, that's a 2-2 count. We fouled that one off. We probably should have read that high fastball easier. Oh well. He smoked that. That's a contact swing, though. I don't know if that's going to carry out of here. Oh, what a hop! He'll catch that. That was the best chance we've had all day for a hit, and even that doesn't fall. Now Lawrence Butler to bat. He'll smoke one, but that one is even less hit. And now we're going to have to rely on Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
240 average to start. He is slightly more powerful than others, and that is the Reds' first hit of the day.
And that keeps the inning going.
I mean, he's not more powerful than everybody.
So the lineup flips over.
We have some slower speed on right now. We'll see if we can get anything done with it. All right, Friedel
1 ball.
had a home run last game. He's also batting 192. Let's fix that. Today, that isn't going to do it. That's going to end the inning. Gee whiz. All right, we've got the 1 hit through 3.
All set for the start of the inning.
It's tough to stick with them tooth and nail when we're kind of getting outplayed in every way. But for now, the scoreboard says it's even. Alright, he's in a groove. We like that. We like to see that. Luis Torrens was never on one of the Reds' World Series winning teams. I don't think. Maybe we got him. No, I think we got him later. I think it was season 2 or 3. We won in season 1 and 4. Good play by Hampson to put him away for out number 2. All right, Drew Jones, 0 for 1. Hung that one. Horner takes it on a bounce, and we'll throw him out. Perfect. Speaking of Horner, he'll get the bat. Was it a pop-up or a ground out in his last at bat? This time it's up the middle and through. He is on.
And a good start to the inning.
So instead of a 2-out hit, we'll get a no-out hit. And now Ellie De La Cruz gets to bat. I don't know who they're catching with. It is Luis Torrens. I should have known that. I mean, we had him, so I knew he was a catcher. I also know he actually has a good arm. All right, Ellie missed that one. That sucks.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
You know he's not going to do that in a double play situation. You know that.
Here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the
We're
bag
taking a
and get
step.
scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
That is fouled off, and it does get out of play. So yes, there is another pitch coming.
Over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
I think after we saw one, we are going here.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Oh no, we're going back.
Jones should have this
Didn't quite get to that one.
And there's one down.
Ellie flies out. Naylor now. That was a pretty good jump. We're going to take that step. We're going to draw his attention. Yep, we got it. We got his attention all right. And now let's take another step. This time we're not going, but if there is another pitch to the at-bat, we will.
The 1-1.
Okay.
Right to the backstop.
We'll go on that.
So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Yeah, they say baseball's a
interesting.
game of failure, and that's true even for long-time major leaguers.
All right, we are being out hit 4-2, but we have ourselves a scoring opportunity, and we blew it. Popped up right to shortstop. We're going to get back with Horner. I did switch his and Lux's numbers So Lux is back to number 2 like he was in season 1. All right, Suzuki's up now with the runner on and 2 outs. That is a wicked fail right there. The helmet flies off of Horner, sliding into third, but it doesn't matter. We are retired. Oh, man. Every team is wasting their chances, and Abbott himself just threw his 80th pitch, I think. Was it 70th or 80th? 80, yeah. He's in the 5th inning. 80 pitches. It's pretty high. It's very high. He's up to a 72. Stamont, is it down from what he used to be? We're going to warm up both Gomez and Stamont, though. We need to throw this in the strike zone. It's a 3-1 count. We do. Full count. I haven't really thrown this very, very well today. But he fouls that one off. Alright, it's the 9-hole hitter, so we got to get him out. Got him. Low, low, low. Put it high. 86 pitches now. Alright, Suzuki will get onto this one. Perfect.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to
now a full count.
Would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
And he hits a ground ball right
Excuse me? They didn't string nothing together that inning. That's crazy. That's crazy that they would say that. Alright, lefty, Candy, and Sosa. We're going to put Gomez in there. He's got 31 stamina, so if he needs to go an extra inning, I think he can. So he doesn't have the best stamina, but it's good enough. 12-year career for Hampson here. 288 average. And that's a great grab, but I was about to compliment the hit. That's fantastic. That was a really, really good play. If the hit had been, I think, just a couple miles per hour slower, I think we might have had a base hit out of it. That's in there.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish.
That's softly hit to shortstop again. This time it's an easier out. You hate to see it. Hate to see it. That's a decent fly ball, but Wood is there. Or is it Woods or Wood? Alright, Nick Gomez comes in. The 4.30 ERA showing that he does get hit a little bit. That's a solid pitch, though. Here's James Wood. It is just Wood, not Woods. Just down with that 12-6 curve. Let's see if we can get him with a splitter in the same spot. Down, and we did get him.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's
that was pretty darn good.
He throws it quite a bit. And
all right, Candy got a good piece. Friedel is going to be there. Took care of it.
There's 2 away.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an
go with the slider. Edmundo Sosa.
Digging in for the Nationals.
Got it in there. He can throw 100. Let's see if he does. He does, and it's just inside. Oh man, that's a 92 mile per hour splitter. I'm not sure. I wish we got that call, even though it wasn't exactly in the strike zone. Now Sosa with speed gets thrown out. All right, now we'll have Ryan Jeffers, the 9-hitter. And then we'll have Friedel and Horner.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 strikes. Activity in the bullpen.
Righty, righty, righty. I think we're gonna keep, as long as we can, we'll keep what's his darn name in there? Nick
2 balls, 2
Gomez,
strikes.
I think.
Next
That's
ball.
high. Full count to Ryan Jeffers, who's been aboard once already. Let's see what he does here.
In the air,
That's well hit, but it's going to be really high and not going to get out.
he's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
So he hit it hard, but got way too much lift on it. Man, I can't believe neither of the starters got any runs hit against them.
Foul to the right.
And that was just about one. If we were a little bit
One down, base
later
is
on
empty.
that.
He goes down looking.
How did they get the call?
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Nico Horner will
That's
come.
not a strikeout. That's stupid. I didn't go.
What do you got?
Swing,
Okay,
tried to
whatever.
hold up.
They're
Now
absolutely
field
betting
first.
against me right now.
Yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons.
Gee whiz,
Here's a
man.
1-2.
All right, 1 and 2 with 2 down. I got to make my own money here. That's stupid. And that's just going to be a single. Horner's on with 2 down.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes.
And that is going to be it. They put another lefty in, Garrett Clevenger.
He last pitched 2 days
Ellie
ago.
will bat.
Horner on the go.
That's way inside. Horner is definitely there. Ellie's got a runner in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base
That's
hits.
our
We've
third
gotta
hit.
make
It's the
something
6th
happen to
inning.
get
Yeah,
a
that's
runner
what
in
I'm
scoring
thinking.
position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it
That's
takes
outside, and
is
it's a 3-1 count.
to put a run on the board.
We need Josh Naylor in this spot. Let's see if we can get to him.
And
That's
ball
way
four.
high. Garrett Clevenger walks the first guy he faces.
Walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Josh Naylor. The next
Naylor
hitter for the Reds.
is going to bat with 2 on and 2 out. I don't know what I'm doing. That should have been a ball.
They get out of this without allowing a run.
I would hate that.
Time called. The 2-2
I would
on
hate
just a
that.
second.
Alrighty.
Ground
That
ball right
is out number 3.
side. Sends it to first. That's the third out. Top
Alright,
of
we're
inning
gonna
number
leave
7.
Gomez
Down
in
the
because his
plate,
stamina
Alex Call.
is just fine for this inning.
Swing and a
Call
ball lifted
pops that one to Butler.
And it's caught for the out.
Sorry, I haven't done that in a little bit.
And here's the catcher, Luis
Okay, he's getting tired now, but
The 1-1
hopefully
is
we can
fouled
get
off.
through this inning without allowing a run. I would absolutely despise doing that. I hate that we don't have any runs ourselves. That would make me
Misses down and
a
away.
little more comfortable here.
2 balls.
Just a
One
little
out,
bit,
base is
if
empty.
not a lot.
In the
That
air,
is
out to center.
blooped, and it's a base
And
hit.
that'll
Of
fall
course
for
it
a
is.
base hit.
Let's restart that throw. I'm a little annoyed.
And now the center fielder,
Nope,
Drew
scratch that.
Jones.
I'm a lot annoyed.
That's
That's ball
downstairs
2.
and outside.
If he walks another one, we are going to put the next guy in. Oh my
Hammers
gosh.
the foul.
Big foul ball.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at
Ah,
first.
that's a troublesome pitch right there.
Foul off to the right side.
We do want the
See if
double
he
play,
goes.
which is still in play right here.
Got
Struck him out.
swing for the kill.
That works too.
Slider got him for strike 3.
He's
This
up to
is
32
really
pitches
Castro.
from the pen.
Strike.
That's in there.
1-2.
Felt no base hits in the series for him so far. It's
Gotta keep it that way. Gotta keep it that way. Fouls that curveball off.
That just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped
They
me.
fouled that one off. Man, we just need a strike. We just need to throw a strike. Broke his bat. Ellie's running after it. And we took care of him.
Puts it away, and that
All right, now we're going to put a new pitcher in. They just did the same thing. Seiya Suzuki
David Bednar.
will
And as
face...
relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to
What
force
do we got?
quick contact,
Suzuki,
so command
86 and
execution
62.
are huge
All
for
right,
him.
he's our best shot right here. We do have Fraley on the bench, as well as Luis Robert, for those that I feel like might struggle a little bit. You know, like Hampson. But we could also... Nah, I'm leaving
That's ball 2.
I'm leaving Suzuki in. I
He's
might
looking
pinch
for a
hit
fastball,
for
but
Butler.
I'm not sure he's going to get one.
and
Pitcher
possibly
doesn't
Jeffers,
have to
but I'm not
challenge him.
entirely certain
If
yet.
he feels better about his off-speed
That's
setting,
way
he'll
high,
stay
and
with
Suzuki
it.
is up in the count. I think he's 0 for 2. Hampson's definitely 0 for 2.
In the air, right
All right,
side.
we should have taken that. That
This
would have
one
netted a
sized
base
up,
runner,
drops
but it is a
into the glove.
flyout.
One up, one down.
Swung at the high
Down to
fastball
third
like a
baseman,
moron.
Garrett Hampson.
We are going to let Hampson bat for himself, I think. I think that's our best option, just to keep his glove and stuff on the field.
Hit on the ground to
But
short.
no, he'll ground out.
And
Oh,
into
no, he
center
won't.
first.
I'm not sure if his speed had anything to do with that, but that will be an error and a base
Runner
runner.
first with one gone. Tyler Stevenson.
Now
The next
Ty
hit for the
Steve
Reds. Here's a rocket
smokes that into a glove in the outfield. 2 down. David Bednar. We've seen a lot of this guy when he was with the...
Lawrence Butler.
Alright, it's Fraley time. Where do we want to go? Now we're going Fraley. It's Fraley time, everybody.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jake Fraley.
Oh, great spot. He's looking
Had a great
for
season
that
so far.
overhead run on base.
Move first.
You're
Well.
a base runner. You got to stay dialed in here. Look for
Alrighty.
anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the
Let's
scoring
go,
position.
Jake. He's got the biggest spot of the day, I think.
2 outs. Swing.
And delivers with a base hit. That is going to leave Hampson on third. I'm not testing that arm.
The go-ahead run to
Not
scoring
doing that.
position with 2 gone. And next is the designated
And
hitter,
now
Ryan
we'll
Jeffers.
do either Lux with the 82 clutch. That's exactly what we're doing.
For a pinch hitter, Gavin Lux.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
He smoked it.
Hammered on the line.
We're going.
Coming home.
And taking the runner to third. He's in there, and we take the lead.
Scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. TJ Friedel. the next
Now
hitter.
Friedel with another chance to drive in a run with 2 down.
2 on, 2 outs.
Oh, hot shot to first base.
But the RBI single pushes across a run.
But Gavin
It's
Lux
now
gives us the lead, 1-0.
the new pitcher in the game, Josh Stalin.
Josh Stamont
These are the spots
takes the
where
place
relievers
of
really
Nick
make a name for
Gomez.
themselves. Late
There's a
and
full
close.
count now.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time,
That pitch
there's
got a
reason
lot of
they're put in
plate,
this situation.
but he's thrown out.
The Naylor, leadoff man, is out here in the 8th. Gilberto Guerrero, the next to hit.
Those plays can be
That one is
tricky. They're routine,
out
but that doesn't
of
mean it's
play.
always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
This
All right, that one belongs to Stevenson. It could have also gone to Stamont.
Makes the grab for the second out.
Man, our bullpen kind of sucks a little bit. Not too bad. We got some good arms. Just a little bit.
Holding on to
All right,
a 1-run
let's
lead. And we're at the top
go
of the
right there. We struck him out to end the 8th.
And that's that. Nothing doing for Washington. They're down 1-0.
Five hits for each team.
Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose A. Ferrer.
Just trying to keep this one close.
Alrighty,
here.
Nico
This is where
Horner
the
will
bullpen
stay
can give
in
their players
since
a
we
chance to fight back
are
into
now
the
facing
game.
a lefty.
And that one fouled off. And
He'll
it's
go
swung.
after
It's
it.
a
Nico strikes out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple
All right,
arms.
Ellie
and
is
get
going to
stability
bat.
from all of their performances.
Outside.
outside.
He's 0 for 2, but
The Nationals have some action going
it's
in the
Ellie
pen.
we're talking
Patrick
about.
Steen, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that second down.
Strike 2. We forgot to warm up our closer.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but
Sure
he's working
did.
a little differently here.
All right. Jose A. Ferrer.
Next
Outside,
pitch,
full count.
Strike
Ellie strikes out. Oh my goodness.
Very very strong coming out.
I don't know what I'm doing there, other than striking out.
He's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers.
He's trying to give them a chance for sure.
These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Right through there for a strike.
Dang it.
Well, they've kept
Of course
him
it
pretty
is.
quiet in this series.
Still doesn't have a knock.
You want to get that first knock out of the way, maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan.
That's a full count again. We struck out with the last one.
And the count's full. Seiya Suzuki up next for the Reds.
All right.
Got it.
It's in there. Strike 3.
Strikes out the side here.
Dang it. All right. We got to hold them here in the top of the ninth. Sorry.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen.
How did you say he doesn't go there? That's dumb.
More or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And fouled off.
All right. Let's go high
Get the
fastball.
tying run on base.
Inside by a lot.
And a full
By
count.
a lot.
Edmundo Sosa in the on-deck circle.
Tying run is on. That went way down.
So digging in, Edmundo Sosa.
That could jumpstart an offense that's
Naylor. Off balance.
All right. Sosa's bunt doesn't work. We get the runner at second. Sosa reaches himself, but
He's 2 outs away. Alex
now
Hall
the
digging in for the Nationals.
game could end on a double play. It's not going to. That's a pop up in foul
He's
territory.
under it.
Gonna have to move. We'll catch that.
There's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
All right, 1 out to go. Luis Torrens is the last chance for them. That is an in-betweener on the outfield, but that is going to be caught. And we are back in the win column again, tying things with the Cubs for the lead of the NL Central. Well, that is going to do it. Not much to go on today. A pretty good defensive game. 1-0. Nick Gomez got the win from the pen. Worked 2 innings. Only gave up 1 hit. Good for him. Lux had the winning RBI. The only RBI in the game for either team. That'll do it for me, guys. Both of our pinch hitters got hits. That's good. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.